So this is the long-awaited video. I know that I haven't been posting for a long time, and there are reasons for that, and I wanted to do this video to update you guys. I'm just gonna get right into it. So I made notes for this video today because I don't want to ramble, and I want to be honest and concise and go through this information in a way that makes sense. So there's a lot. Almost every single aspect of my life has changed over the past year, and more specifically in the past few months. There's so much more than anyone really does know. I haven't talked to many people about all of this stuff, especially all of this condensed into one video or conversation. So this is going to be a lot. Hopefully not too long. So the other day on Instagram, on my stories, I asked you guys what kind of questions you wanted to know the answers to. So I don't think I'm going to be able to answer all of them, but a lot of the questions were pretty similar and of the same category. So I think that I'll probably cover everything in this video today. First things first, am I moving out of New York City? Where am I moving to? And the answer to that is yes, I am moving out of New York City. I don't feel like, I absolutely love New York City and I love everything about it. It's not because of COVID. It's not because of anyone or anything. It's mainly because all of my work is out in the Hamptons now. As you guys know from my Instagram, I got a job with Nest Seekers International as head of digital marketing, and that happened around October of 2020. And I thought it made more sense to move out here because that's where everyone's based. I was coming out here at least once a week, so it made sense for me. It made more sense because honestly, parking a car in the city is super expensive, and I just got a car. Oh my god, I'm like not even getting everything out right. I decided to move to the Hamptons because that is where my job is based. That's where all of my clients are based, and this is where I enjoy my time. It's super peaceful, it's super quiet, kind of the exact opposite of the city, but it really did feel like where my next chapter of my life was gonna be. And so far, everything has fallen into place really gracefully and beautifully, and I wouldn't change a single thing about the way that all of this happened and all of this came about. It was definitely not easy. It was a rough road, and absolutely none of it you guys saw. No one did. But I don't really like to share negative things, so we're gonna keep this positive. But yeah, that's why I decided to move up to the Hamptons. It seemed like the right decision, and so far it has felt like the right decision. I feel like I am where I'm supposed to be, and it's great. I just got a new car. I haven't had a car since I was 18 years old back in Florida, so this is pretty exciting for me. I got a Volvo. It was the first thing I have done for myself in probably 3 years, and it felt so good to do. It felt so liberating and exciting and empowering. I know it's just a car, but it felt so good to do, and to do it by myself, and to see that my hard work is paid off and I'm able to start to live the life that I want to live and not be restrained or held back. That it's just a crazy concept to me. That seems like common knowledge. That seems like something that you just have, but a lot of people take that for granted, being able to do the things you want to do and being able to live your life on your own terms and being able to do things for yourself. So I'm really happy that that's where my life is at now, and I'm able to do those things. Even though it's just a car, it's so much more than that because it's the first step in doing things for myself. There is so much to cover in this video, and while I'm talking about it all today, every single day there's more and more and more. It honestly, a month ago, this video, There are so many things that are added on every single day, every week, every month. Every single day is different and a whole new set of obstacles and challenges. So while I'm making this today, my life recently has been a constant evolution, all in positive ways, all in the right direction, trending upwards. It could be so different in a month. So I'm making this now, and maybe in 2, 3, 4, 5 months, my life will be so different, but I just wanted to document this now, document the change. I didn't know that life could be so enjoyable and such a happy experience, and I'm finally able to experience that. I don't have any words for it. But yeah, so I moved out of New York City right at the end of 2020, before the new year, and I put all of my stuff in storage. My friends helped me out, which was amazing. That's another thing in my life that has changed. I don't think that I've ever shown my friends. I haven't really shown much of my life at all. I haven't shown, let me start over. I'm finally at the place in my life where I'm doing exactly what I want to do fully. And that also goes hand in hand with me moving out of New York City. I moved out of New York City because I knew in my gut that it was the right thing to do. And I've never been happier with the decision that I've made. I feel so happy to be out here in Hamptons and to make this place my permanent residence. But like I said, everything changes, you know, life can change next month, in 6 months, you never know what's gonna happen. But for now, all of my stuff is in storage. My mirror, everything is in storage. And my friends helped me move. I've been reconnecting with all of my friends recently, and it's been so great. And we've had great dinners, and my friends and I celebrated Christmas together. It was the first year that I wasn't with family, and my friends made me feel super special, and it was a great time. And I've made relationships in the past few months that are so special to me, and I'm sweating. Let me just say, every single aspect of this difference is better. The main question that you guys were asking is, yes, we did break up. Obviously, I've moved out of New York City. I'm not really sure what I can and cannot say, but yeah, I'll just say that when I say every single aspect of my life has changed, that goes for relationships, business, living, friendships, everything has changed. All for the positive, all for the better. A big question you guys have asked is, how is my mental health? And it's good. It's in a positive place. Definitely trending upwards. I would say I'm pretty resilient. So yeah, I am in a good place. The human body and mind is incredibly resilient, and you're able to adapt to things and situations that sometimes you may not realize you're even adapting to or accepting. It takes a very big change to be able to step back and realize. I will say that this evolution, this change, has been going on for over a year in my life. So it's not a quick decision to change up my whole life, to do different things. It was definitely a long-term effect. Nobody's perfect. And I think that what you see on social media with most people is just a highlight reel, and even when they're being raw and real and honest, that can still be a fraction of the truth, a fraction of what's actually going on in people's lives. And not a lot of people want to share the truth on social media because it's a public place, it's a public forum, and there can be millions of eyeballs on it, and that can be terrifying. But this next chapter of my life is going to be the most honest, true, authentic, happiest version. I didn't know that you could enjoy life this much. I didn't know that you could be this happy with living and experiencing new things. And for some people, I'm sure that realization never comes. So if you take any of this as a sign, this is your sign. If you don't feel like you're living your most true, authentic life or being your best, make changes. Take time to really figure out what it is. And if people in your life don't accept that change, that makes it even more important that the change occurs. The only way, from what I found, to get to your happiest, most authentic self and to live a happier life is to stop questioning your decisions. If you feel in your gut, and maybe you don't even feel it in your gut, you just think that this might be better, try it out. And if you feel happier, then you made the right decision. And if you know you're doing things that you don't like, I hope that this helps at least one other person. This is a really hard video to film. It's important to do things for yourself, and not only that, but living the exact life you want. And to be honest, I'm not even close to where I want to be long term. And I thought that you could only find happiness once you've achieved those goals, but that is the furthest thing from the truth. I've just now, in the past few months, realized that happiness does not come from a goal. It does not come from money, achieving whatever status or followers or whatever it is that you wishing, that threshold that you keep telling yourself, if I hit that, I'll have a better life. If I get to this, I'll have a better life. I'll be happier. If my relationship gets better, I'll be happier. I'll live a better life. Sometimes you just have to do things for yourself. And once you do that, once you start taking those pieces out of your life that caused unhappiness, whether it be unhappiness or sadness or hurt or any of those emotions, it's just crazy how happy, how enjoyable life can actually be. And I also think that comes from being happy with yourself and knowing you made the right decisions and being in a content place, but also the people that you surround yourself with. And having quality friends, having quality relationships is really hard to come by. And you don't have to stay in a relationship just because you don't think you're going to find true love or good friends. It will come. And when you make those steps in the right direction, for some reason, I know everyone's probably heard this before, but that big change occurs when you least expect it. The people come into your life, the good ones, the quality ones, come into your life when you least expect it. And that is so true. So do the things you want to do, prioritize your happiness, and all of the other things will fall into place. It takes time, yes. Like I said, this has been well over a year, but it's worth it. Don't give up on the things that you want to prioritize and the things that you know will make you happy. And don't compromise, because compromising can take years of your life away. A lot of you have been asking what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. The answer is, I'm not really sure. I would love to film and document all of the change in my life and all the happiness and my friends. I think that it's crazy stuff that I should be documenting, and I have been documenting, but I just haven't posted anything yet. But one of my favorite things to do is document and film and photograph. So I think I will be posting more. Obviously, I didn't post this past year, but I'm starting to get back into it, starting with this video. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I tried to answer as much as I could. Every week is different in my life, and this is where to live, right on this channel. I need a snack. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I'm going to be posting more on this channel, kind of whatever I want. Like, I'm so content, as you can see. I will see you in the next one.